Hey guys, what's up? DiamondTiesandBodybuilding.com athlete Mike Hildebrandt here, and today I'm going to take you through my leg workout. Now, this leg workout is designed to add size, strength, and definition to your legs. So for this workout, we're going to start heavy and compound with some basic old school movements that are proven to build muscle and add strength to your routine. Over time, we're going to move into a little more of the isolation movements as we increase our reps and really burn out those legs. This workout's going to take you about an hour due to it being a leg workout, which means we're going to need a little more time in between sets to rest. Rest times for this workout are going to start off at about 1 to 3 minutes for our compound movements and move on to 30 to 60 seconds as the workout progresses into more isolation movements. So if you guys are ready to smash some legs, let's go get after this thing. Our first exercise is good old back squats. That's right, we're going 5 sets of 8 on back squats to start this workout off. We're starting with the lower reps at just 8 on this exercise because we want to move as much weight as we possibly can. In order to add size and add strength, we need to make sure that our resistance is up there. You're going to rest about 1 to 2 minutes in between sets. You want to get enough rest so that when you come back for your next set, you're recharged and ready to hit it with a lot of intensity. Now on squats, I want you to make sure that mentally you prepare yourself before each and every set. It's very important that you go into a set of squats with the right mentality to absolutely crush it. Next up, we're moving into leg press, and here we want to go 5 sets of 12 reps. This is a great second exercise to include because it still allows us to target main muscle groups like the quads, hamstrings, and glutes, but you're going to start feeling the intensity increase as those reps go up. On the leg press, you want to make sure that your foot movement is pretty straight up and down, about hip width apart here. We're not trying to focus on turning the toes out or turning the toes in. We don't want to go too high on the platform or too low on the platform. Hip placement is very important, that the feet stay square with the hips on this movement. So you'll notice here that we're doing 5 sets, which may be a little more than you're accustomed to for a leg workout. And we do that because we're trying to target those compound movements as effectively as possible by making sure that our sets are higher as we maximize these exercises. So now that we've got our main primary compound movements out of the way, we move on to these lunges and really start to target those higher reps. What this does is it allows us to dig deep into the muscle tissue and really start to build up some definition. Here we're going 4 sets of 20 overall reps. So on each and every rep, we're actually going down and up 2 times, and you're really going to start to feel the burn on this exercise. Now with the lunge, you'll notice there's an element of stability here, especially as you stop on each rep to go down and up 2 times. This is beneficial for a number of reasons. We want to make sure we include some exercises that challenge our stability so we can stay balanced. It's important on the lunges to make sure that your knee doesn't go beyond your toe when you come down. So I want you to focus on making sure that your chest stays upright. Pull your shoulder blades together is an easy way to help stay upright, and drive through the heel of the foot each and every time you come up. Next up, we have a dumbbell Romanian deadlift for 4 sets of 15 reps. Now this is a great exercise to really target those hamstrings. And now we're getting into isolating specific muscle groups so we can really target different areas of the legs. The Romanian dumbbell deadlift is a great exercise to include in order to really maximize the hips in this movement. For this exercise, we're going 15 reps because we want to focus on making sure those hamstrings really burn. Again, we've got our compound movements out of the way, and now it's time to really produce some growth and some burn in those muscles. So on this exercise, I want you to make sure that your back stays straight the entire time and you focus on driving the hips back with each reps. There will be a slight bend in your knees as you come down, but your back should remain straight the entire time to make sure that we target the hamstring and take any additional unneeded stress off the lower back. Next up, we have leg extensions, and for this, we're going 4 sets of 15 to 20 reps. The reps really start to get high with this isolation exercise, and you're gonna feel the burn as you get into those higher rep ranges here. Now, we leave the rep range open at 15 to 20 reps because inevitably you're gonna start feeling that burn really hit you as you move into the teens, and you may have to stop a little before 20, but I want you to make sure that you target at least 15 reps here. If you get to 20 reps and you don't feel absolutely exhausted, it's time to up your weight on this exercise. For the leg extension, I want you to really focus on making sure that each and every rep has a strong contraction at the top. This one can get out of hand really quick with momentum, and that's not the goal here. The goal is to make sure that we isolate the quadriceps, and we do that by a great stretch at the bottom and a solid contraction at the top. Next up, we have seated leg curls for 4 sets of 15 to 20 reps. So just like the leg extensions, we're going with a higher rep range here, and we're trying to balance out the legs by working the back of the leg after we work the front of the leg. We want control here. Each and every rep should be a strong contraction at the bottom with a squeeze and a good stretch at the top. A key here is to make sure that you flex your feet back as you're going through this movement. That dorsiflexion is going to allow you to engage the hamstrings a lot better than if you let your toes point. And finally, we have calves, and we're moving on to a seated calf raise at 4 sets of 20, and we're supersetting each and every set with a set of donkey calf raises using just your body weight. So here we start off with the seated calf raise, and the goal here is to work into 20 reps where we feel that burn. You should get to 20 reps and feel like you have nothing left in the tank, and then immediately pop off and go into donkey calf raises. The benefits of doing the donkey calf raises immediately after the seated calf raise is it moves from a bent knee position to a straight knee position, which allows us to get full calf development as we contract all parts of the calf. Now on calves, you'll notice that we go a little higher reps, and that's because calves are accustomed to a lot of use between walking and running and all the stress that we put on them. So we want to focus on making sure that our reps get up there on calves, and you may find yourself doing as many as 20 to 25 reps on that superset for a total of 40 to 50 reps on each working set. So there it is, guys. You're done. You've survived my leg workout. By now, you should be feeling pretty exhausted, and your entire leg should be feeling very fatigued. For this workout, if you really want to focus on leg development, you can hit this up to 2 times per week with at least 72 hours rest in between sets. Because we're producing a lot of damage to some major muscle groups here, recovery is super important. So make sure your nutrition and your sleep are on point as you rest those 72 hours before you come back and hit this workout again. The full breakdown for this workout is detailed below on bodybuilding.com. If you have any questions for me, you can find me on BodySpace at Mr. Symmetry or on Instagram at TrainerMike1. For more free articles, workouts, and videos from athletes like me, keep coming back to bodybuilding.com. Make sure you subscribe to bodybuilding.com.